According to Pew Research Center, published on July 28th, 2020, more than one-third of parents with a child under 12 say their child began interacting with a smartphone before the age of 5. As a child development major, I feel strongly about this topic as I believe that the usage of technology at a young age can be detrimental to a child in their development, which makes me therefore credible to discuss this. You should all care about this, as some of you may be parents, or maybe wanting to be parents in the future, so this may help you better parent your children, or if you're just looking for ways to help reduce your use of technology overall. Today, I'm going to be talking about the negative impact that technology has on children and different ways to help resolve this solution. First, I'll talk about how technology can cause child behavior issues. Next, we'll talk about the cause of this issue, and lastly, we'll talk about the different ways to limit the access or amount of technology usage you have and replace it with something more social. Technology can cause issues in social interactions and behaviors as it can negatively affect a child's development. Of course, children are impacted as well as their parents, as they must learn to regulate their child's usage of technology. However, this unhealthy amount of technology is also used by our whole society and negatively affects all of us. As stated by Western Governor University, published on October 3rd, 2019, elementary school kids have classes on computers, and many have been using computers and tablets at home even before they started school. According to Maryland University, published on January 18th, 2022, some issues kids face as a result of too much technology is lack of attention, aggressive behaviors, obesity, and even sleep issues. According to the National University, along with these problems that children face, kids are often found to spend less time interacting with others, and as they're always inside on their phones or tablets. Now that we've talked about this huge problem of technology, let's talk about the cause of this whole problem. So according to Western Governors University, children have access to screens all around them at such a young age, as many homes have multiple TVs, computers, laptops, tablets for kids to find and play with, which gives them more access to. It also seems that there is this norm that if a child is fussing or being annoying, their parent just ends up handing them the phone or the tablet to make them be quiet. This norm causes children to be more exposed to technology not only earlier in their life, but also at home, as it can decrease their social interactions and communications with others, as they're simply just given a phone instead of their parents actually interacting with them and asking what's wrong. Now that we've discussed this cause of kids' issues due to technology, now let's talk about some of the solutions to this issue. So to reducing and limiting the amount of screen time that a child has is probably the best way to go, as you can replace this screen time with more social activities. According to Children and Screens Institution of Digital Media and Child Development, another way to help this issue is to make a rule that phones aren't allowed in their bedrooms, as children usually use their phones in their bedrooms. Along with reducing this use of technology for children, you can also try this at home to help reduce your use of technology and have our whole society be less addicted and glued to our phones. This rule of no screens in the bedroom can help children spend less time on their device and spend more time with you or others around them. Along with this, reducing the use of technology and this whole rule can not only help children, but also our whole society, so we can use less technology and go more outside and be more social. Along with all of this, I really encourage you all to research more into this issue yourselves so we can all take a stand to not only reduce the use of technology for children, but for everyone. Today, we talked about this huge issue, the huge negative impact that technology has on the physical and mental health of children and everyone in general. Next, we talked about the cause of this technology problem. And lastly, we discussed some solutions to help reduce this use of technology for not only children, but for our whole society. So hopefully you now understand this huge issue of children using technology at such a young age and can use these resources to help reduce this use of technology for not just the betterment of yourselves, but for the betterment of children and our whole society. I hope you all learned a little something and truly now feel the need to lessen your usage of technology or your child's usage of technology for you to both enjoy the beauty of the outside world without technology.